Hey Facebook, so if you are a college student in the education program or you're a beginning teacher, you're going to want to listen to this because we have a free event coming up March 30th that's just for you. So are you concerned that your lack of knowledge or expertise in reading and writing workshop or balanced literacy might hinder you from getting the job that you want in the fall? You're a college student maybe, and you're looking at your class schedule of all the classes that you're going to have to take by the time you graduate. Now, one of those classes is about reading and writing workshop or balanced literacy. Now, if you're a beginning teacher, you're probably wishing, I wish I would have had this training before I step foot into the classroom. Now I feel kind of like I'm behind the eight ball, and I know there's so much more I need to learn, but my school or district hasn't provided enough training or professional development on reading and writing workshop. Or maybe you're like me. I was coming from Illinois, and I was coming with 6 years of teaching experience at the time, but none of the schools I taught at in Illinois was using reading and writing workshop. And now I was applying for a job in Wisconsin where the school, all the classrooms were using reading and writing workshop. So I kind of felt like I was unprepared. I kind of felt like I was concerned that the principal or the interview team was going to find someone else, a better candidate, who already knew about reading and writing workshop over me. And so I don't want that to happen to you. And that's why I created this free event called Interview Standout in Literacy. This event is going to include 4 sessions. The first session is an overview of reading and writing workshop. And this is where I'm going to walk you through the components and the structure of reading and writing workshop, the timing and the materials and the structure of successful mini lessons, the purpose of independent work time and what the students are expected to do and what you, the teacher, are expected to do during this time. Also, the structure and timing and materials you'll need for one-on-one conferences or strategy groups. And lastly, I'm going to show you the most popular method of conferring that a lot of schools are expecting you to use right away. Now, the second session is called an overview of balanced literacy. This is where I'm going to walk you through what makes a read aloud interactive. And here's a weekly plan that you can use for shared reading. And what do you do before and during and after a guided reading lesson? And understanding that spelling is way more than just memorizing words. And lastly, I'm going to show you the difference between shared writing and interactive writing. Then our third session is called interview strategies. And this is so important because you really want to know how to effectively and strategically communicate to the principal and interview team the knowledge and training that you have in reading and writing workshop, even though you're a brand new teacher right out of college, or you're just starting out as a beginning teacher. You want to show them that you can implement reading and writing workshop from day one. And it starts with your cover letter and resume. So we're going to show you what words and what you should include in your cover letter and resume that's going to make you stand out from the rest and make you the more desirable candidate. We're also going to show you the types of questions that the principals like to ask to see if you know about reading and writing workshop, and then how to respond to those questions correctly. And then lastly, we're going to show you what you can include in your teaching portfolio if you want to bring one, or maybe you'll make a video or a website or a PowerPoint presentation. We're going to show you how you can include your knowledge of reading and writing workshop and balanced literacy that's really going to help you to stand out from everyone else, and show that the interview team and the principal that you know what you're talking about and you can successfully teach reading and writing workshop and balanced literacy in your classroom, and they won't have to do a whole lot of training with you because you already got it, okay? And then the fourth session is the collaborative work time or planning time. And this is where we're going to give you time to really just work on your cover letter and resume. We taught you all these strategies now. Now it's time to implement them and make that cover letter and resume the best it can be. You can also work on your responses of how you might respond to certain interview questions, or the application. If you do an online application, some districts ask you questions that you have to fill out before you even get to the interview. So you could work on those, and we'll be there right by your side. My dad and I actually, he's a principal, and so he'll be there right by your side to answer any questions you have as you're trying to put your cover letter, resume, and your responses to these interview questions together. So I'm really excited. We're going to have bonuses. We're going to have giveaways throughout the event as well. One of the big giveaways we're giving is 50% off of our Teacher Literacy Workshop Center, and 4 teachers is going to walk away with 1 free month of our Teacher Literacy Workshop Center. That's after each session, we're going to give away 1 free month of our Teacher Literacy Workshop Center. So are you ready to ace your next interview? Come join us. Register now. I'm going to put a link here, and I'm also going to put a link in the comments where you can save your spot before it sells out, so you are ready for your next interview where you're going to shine, you're going to stand out, you're going to get multiple job offers, and you're going to land the job of your dreams. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.